today's video, we're going to take a look at Purchase. You can use the Purchase menu when the items from the Purchase Order menu has arrived. This means that the Purchase Order, the Purchase Plan, the Purchase Request, the RFQ menu did not affect the inventory balance. So when you fill the purchase slip, the accounts payable and the inventory balance increases. So you can press the New button to upload it one by one, or you can use the ECOUNT Web Uploader feature. This menu is under Inventory 1, Purchase, and Purchases. Fill out the information above. Now you can see that the pick has been automated. If you would like to do this as well, you have to go to Inventory 1, Setup, and Customer Vendor. And select that vendor and go to the Credit tab. You can select the pick for each vendor here. Going back to the Inventory 1, Purchases, you can choose the transaction type as well, whether it's taxable or non-taxable. It determines the pre-tax amount and tax information here. If you choose domestic or other currencies, you can press the Add button to add the currency. So choose the currency here. And you can decide where it will be stored by clicking on the Location In button. Now you can bring in the item code by searching it, adding the quantity. The predetermined price is set on the item list. So if you would like it to be brought here, go to the item list under Inventory 1, Setup, and Item. Click on that item value and input the purchase price and make sure to save. Another way to do it is by using a barcode. You can scan the barcode to quickly bring the item information. Furthermore, you can input the expense when you are importing the goods from another country. You can do so by pressing the option menu and input screen setting. Press default, or you can add a new template. By clicking on Add, you can select the Expense button. Make sure to click Save. Now, if you have multiple items and you would like to include the expense, you can add multiple items and select them. And press Expense, where you can apply the expense value like this. Now, another way to make a purchase is by bringing in the purchase order. If you click on it and apply residual quantity, you can see the quantity over here. Once you click Save, it will store the 40 quantity in the given location. Once you go back to the outstanding purchase order status, you can see the outstanding purchase order quantity. So, by going to New Purchase, if you load the slip again of the purchase order, the residual quantity is brought here, and you can automate the change to Finish so that it no longer is searchable on the outstanding purchase order status. You can do so by clicking the option and change Progress Status Change. Click on Setup and set it to auto change and save. Once that's done, click Save. If you go to the purchase order status, press Search, you can see that it is no longer available. When you go to the purchase order list, you can see that it is finished as well. All saved data can be looked at the purchase list, where you can modify them or delete them. You can delete them here, and you can print it, email it, save it as Excel. You can press the option and template setup to change the template according to your company's needs. Now, if you go to Inventory 2 and Costing and Daily Costing Status, you can look at the daily costing status of that item that you bought, which includes the expense. Going back to the purchase status, you can check for it by line. You can use the option Template Setup, New Template, to insert or delete fields of your choice. So you can add things like the date, or you can delete them. By pressing search and going to the total tab, you can make your own summary conditions. Let's say, for instance, if you want to look at this value by every day according to its items, select daily and click item for summary 2. When you click search, you can see it has been reordered like so. You can also print this, save it as PDF or Excel, or even send this as email.